Grand Rising. It's good to see you all. You might be experiencing things that you don't know how to explain. It's almost incomparable. And when we start to peel back the veil, sometimes it's presented as a timeline split, but it's actually a multiverse. There's multiverse out there. They even show you it in the movies. There's a multiverse of timelines, and we're seeing a lot of discrepancies that you can't even pinpoint. It's almost like the Mandela effect. If anyone is aware of the Mandela effect, full videos on the channel page. And just like how some might resonate with you, some might not, and then other people, a different group. It's almost like those little bubbles, those little universes that are all in different bubbles, and we're transporting from all these different timelines and universes, and that's actually what's going on right now. It's very difficult to deal with. In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to adjust to the new timeline. Are you on a new timeline right now? Let us know in the chat and in the comments. We gave everyone enough time to get on this world famous live stream. I'm absolutely grateful for all of the support. Could you kindly hit the like button right now? If you do that, it helps others find this message. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe. Select all. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. You could even set an alarm on your phone knowing that the Our Everyday Lives channel will have a video waiting for you. If you like this, tonight on Patreon, we will be hosting a live stream on Patreon. It's going to be tremendous tonight. And if you like more videos, we have more additional videos on Twitter, Telegram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Rumble. We have the Our Everyday Lives community on multiple platforms. Use the hashtag Our Everyday Lives as we continue this beautiful journey of self-discovery and help improve others during this very interesting time that we're all living in right now. How do we adjust to a multiverse of timelines? And when you actually look at it more as a multiverse of timelines, that's why, like I've said many times, expect the unexpected. Can you sit back, can you reflect on your life right now, and you could say, I've gotten to the place in my life where I can expect the unexpected. And you just get used to it. We like to be in control, but we're not in control. And there's constantly curves and swerves. There's twists and turns. And it's almost like a shooting gallery out there. There's all these different timelines. There's different aspects. And we just have to go with it right now. It's all these new energies. We have the old energies on the way out, the new energies coming in, and it's like all over the place. So it is a very chaotic time. It's almost like when the solar system was created and they had all those extra comets out there smashing into the planets, right? All those other bodies, coming in, crashing into, bumping into each other, and that's what we're actually doing energetically right now. All these different timelines are bumping into each other. If you're, experiencing that, you could share in the comments as well. You could be interacting with people, and a lot of things don't make sense. So you actually could go through a time period where maybe you have friends, you don't see them for a couple of months, and then you reintroduce them into your life. And you're like, well, that person's saying that stuff is going on, and that person is saying this stuff is going on. What's actually going on? Nobody actually knows. And when we sit back and we could say, there's a multiverse out there, and actually you are the creator of your reality. You are actually, that's how powerful you are. You are actually your own universe. There's a whole universe that's spiraling around you right now. The way of the world is very different. So now we're in this timeline. If you go back to the channel page, there was a massive energetic moment known as I shared, the Schumann resonance rapture wave. And since that time in June, you could reflect on your life and go back to June and look at where we are now. And can you say to yourself, wow, my life is so different now versus where it was in June. I thought I was going on this timeline. We were going in this direction. And now we're on a totally different timeline and trajectory right now. And these energetic bursts are actually really affecting us and guiding us as we go through this massive event. How do we adapt to this massive shift that we're in? You could see that Since the way of the world is different, familiar things, things that were familiar to you have changed. And it takes a lot of energy to adjust to these things. The way that you used to approach life, you cannot any longer approach life that way. Does that resonate with you? You cannot approach life the way that you used to approach life. It's not working anymore. Is the battery's dead in this remote? It's not working anymore. So you are going to have to approach life in a very different way. And you have to go with the flow. What is the only way to really deal with this? And the answer is to have a strong relationship with yourself and a strong relationship with God. And, if you don't have a strong relationship with yourself at this time, you could be very lost. A lot of people have no clue who they even are. Some people could live their life. They could live to 90 years old. They still don't know who they are. Now is the time. The world is, the timeline is adjusting right now. There's nothing else, really that you could do. Just focus on yourself and actually learn who you truthfully are, because then you're going to go around the world, you're going to go about your life, and you're going to be living someone else's life. You're going to be a collection of subconscious programs that don't even represent who you are. Now's a great time to sit back, go inside. This has been the energy theme since 2020. Everyone was separate, and we had the time to sit with ourselves. A lot of people didn't like to sit with themselves. But you have to really get to a place where you have that strong, love for yourself, the strong connection to God. And when you focus on those two, now all of a sudden it becomes a lot easier to navigate what we're going through. It's not easy to see things. I'm sitting, I sit with it myself. And I could say, these people are acting different, or these things, the way the world works itself is very different. It's very strange. Do you feel like you're in a strange world? Are you from the Sagittarius or the Orion Spur? You could let us know in the chat. We are, so that's us going. If you look at the thumbnail, we're going from one bubble into another bubble right now. And that's your consciousness. And where your consciousness goes, you go to a different version of yourself, and you're broadcasting that signature, which is then reflected back to you. And now you're becoming a different version of yourself. And it's a strange place. It's a strange world. And it's tough to deal with these things. I'm looking at things right in front of my face, and I could see that things have really changed. And there's nothing that we could do about it. All we could do is sit with it and slowly adjust to the things. You have to let go. Let go of judgment and expectations, also on the channel page. Judgment and expectations actually lower your vibration. You could have, a judgment of something. You could have an expectation. Oh, this is the way it's supposed to work. Then you get disappointed. So the best thing to do is let go of the judgment. Let go of the expectations for things right now and just go with the flow. Find out who you truthfully are and what's important to you. And do you have a strong ironclad? You could put ironclad in the chat right now. Do you have an ironclad relationship with God? Because these are the only relationships that actually matter. Because you sit in your head, you sit in your thoughts, your mind, the whole day. There's no one outside. You could be in a room with 100 people. You could still feel alone at this time. And that's why the relationships that matter are the relationships you have with yourself and your relationship with God. And then you could adjust the whole world. You're adjusting to a new timeline. The whole world could be different. It could be a strange place. Very strange. But who can you count on? You have to have the inexhaustible belief in yourself, and you're going to have the strong ties to God. So it is very strange to witness. It is upsetting to many people that see the massive changes in the world. But again, there's the good, the bad, the ugly. There's all different things that are happening simultaneously right now, and you don't know what's what. So it is actually best, the only way to actually have a knowing or an understanding of the truth is sit with it. Sit back, be the observer. Tesla said, I am the observer. Sit back, be the observer, and go slow with it. And eventually a clearer picture will be brought to you. Again, envision when they share about the formation of the solar system, and that young solar system with all those asteroids and comets smashing around, bumping into each other, crazy times. So we're creating a new reality right now. And just like the asteroids and the comets that were smashing into the Earth and the planets, and how chaotic it was, everything was all over the place. That's what's happening energetically right now. And I hope that helps you understand the chaos that you might be experiencing, the things that just don't make sense. This is from this timeline, that's from that timeline. Are we in a multiverse? You know, the more that we share and collaborate, we hear all the different stories, it almost looks like there really is a multiverse. It's not just stuff that's in the movies. They're actually showing us that there's so many different realities out there. Mandela effects, please go to the channel page, check it out. Mandela effects actually share that. These are not things to be scared of. Don't be scared of these things. It actually makes you become self-empowered, because now you're sitting back and you could say, I can broadcast this new signature into the quantum field. And as I continue to broadcast the signature, a brand new reality will come back to me. And now I become the creator of this brand new reality. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm grateful for all of you. Continue to hit that like button, continue to share. We're coming back and better than ever before. I appreciate each and every one of you. Head over to Twitter. We have brand new videos up on Twitter. And head over to Patreon tonight. It's going to be great tonight. If you've never took part of one of our live streams on Patreon, tonight is the night, baby. It's going to be a big one tonight on Patreon. The links are in the description at the pinned comment and on the channel page. And, you know, check out all the videos here. And, you know, be part of our group chats. It's all about collaboration. Head over to LinkedIn if you have LinkedIn. These are great ways for all of us to come together as a family and a community. And I love you all. I will see you tonight on Patreon. Bye for now.